We're live here at Fort Lucero. It's, what is it, the 29th today? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. 28th, okay. I should know that. I was just uploading the videos from the 27th, so.
Is it the 28th?
Yeah,
Alright.
because the 26th we made tamales, and I just uploaded that one.
So what's up with you, Patty?
I went home and did a little video work, and then.
You didn't sleep here last night?
No, I did sleep here, but I think around 8:30 or 9 I went home.
Oh, I was just saying, man.
What?
Long story. Last night.
You want to what?
You're being live streamed.
Are we being live streamed?
Yeah.
Yep. Watch out, man.
I mean, there's plenty of space in there. I mean, multiple people could sleep in there. Oh, okay, well, sorry, I'm not gonna give you that. You get a tent if you.
It's broken.
Oh, I don't have a tent. I'd rather have a tent. I'd feel more comfortable about my health if I had a tent. Hello, 0 viewers. I'm requesting a tent. All these trees are so pretty on the live stream. Oh, we have a cop. Good morning, officer.
Everybody watch what they say.
You're a minute and a half late, officer, sir. Or ma'am. Huh? Last night it was about 5. But now we have 2 cops.
Oh, careful what we say. I'm gonna take a bunch of cream filling and I'm gonna knead it. I'm gonna knead it into a cutting board. And then I'm gonna cut it up and I'm gonna bake it into tasty treats. Oink, oink.
Oh, that's too funny. What are you making, bacon donuts or?
No, I'm cream filling. Filled with baconaise.
Baconaise, yeah, that's cream filling, right? Yum.
Filled donuts.
Yay.
Instead of custard.
That sounds really delicious. It's breakfast time anyway, right?
Alright guys, ready for GA?
Alright, let's do it.
We need to listen.
There's the facility.
Wait, all that bacon talk, we lost the cops.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't have any cops right now.
I didn't know if the cops were.
Because they don't comment on the stream.
Well, the first viewer is you always assume that there's a cop. That's just given, right?
Awesome.
Okay.
So first we have
Yay, cops!
This is situational. You can say a lot with one word.
That's called being articulate.
So report back on yesterday. So I guess the picnic and then last night Marvia.
Who wants to be stack tickets? I can stack. Okay. Great. Don't all answer at once.
I'll stack.
Don't all stream at once either.
I'll stack if you want to.
Okay, report back.
Where's Alyssa? We
You want to
can.
get on stack for report backs from yesterday?
I do. Where's
Go for it.
Okay.
You then go for it. Amelia. Woo!
Yesterday was awesome because first of all, the homeowners from the 155 came out. We had 4 families from the 155, 2 other families that have been coming to off meetings come out as well. So I think that's progress compared to the outreach effort that I've seen at other courts. Those shall remain unnamed. Not that it's it's the outreach effort itself to blame, but maybe the community, maybe something else. But that was wonderful. I have to also report that I think that our engagement with Mahavia was very wonderful yesterday. I think I'd say that was part of our outreach as well. And something really tangible came out of it. A litigation lawyer basically said, I want to help. And he was out there in front of the barricade and mural perhaps. We were discussing the legal situation, the legal avenues with Megan. And so he had some really great input. And he basically said, look, I'm not looking for new clients, I just want to help. And that's huge because none of the lawyers we've talked to so far wanted to do that. Either they are going to make something out of it, or now or later. And yeah, that was wonderful. And one other thing, report Frankie kicked my ass at soccer tennis.
Soccer
Soccer
tennis?
I bow
That's
down to
nice,
the
yeah.
superior soccer skills of Frankie.
I bow down to the software engineer.
No,
Are they having tonight?
yeah.
We're doing our porkbacks and who's taking staff?
Oh, delicious.
Dofer was next to Malia, then Alyssa.
Don't distract me.
Yes,
Alright,
Dofer.
so yeah, I didn't make it out to the clinic yesterday. I was sitting around here being useless, holding it down, or whatever it's called. Did make it to Montavia, which was awesome as fuck. Like, oh my god. Like, I was talking to this guy about, like, the Hopi Rainbow prophecy outside, and then there's, like, the peace runners inside talking about, like, transcontinental, like, fucking gatherings and shit, and it was cool. And yeah, like, when they went up on stage, our people went up and started talking. I made sure everyone in there had a flyer, had a little thing. And yeah, it was really positive response, really amazing energy last night. Yeah, I'll do it again. Again and again and again.
I guess we all agree that last night was awesome. I went and helped them set up for a little bit before everyone went to the park. And that was really cool, like getting to meet Rick and some of the other guys, and we made some banners. Yeah, and then I talked to this other guy. He was helping with the sound system. His name was John Martinez, I believe. And he gave me his business card, and I forgot exactly what he was telling me, but like he used to work with KPFK, and he worked with like Azatlan Media Collective, and he gave me his business card, so we should try to like hook up with him. And I can't remember exactly what he does with that, but like he was interested in like covering us or doing like some sort of stuff with us. So the business card should be on the table.
That's beehives.
Holy crap.
What was that?
Bees.
Was that like a swarm of bees flying
I
over?
think that's actually good luck.
I think they're finding another.
They're over here, huh?
Trippy.
Hey, look,
Oh.
we actually we've been working with a foreclosure company to keep the bees out so we can get their honey because we need the supplies. So
But even bees, it's
It's
a bee right to have a home, isn't it? It's a
Solidarity with the bees.
yeah.
They couldn't pay rent on their home. So they got evicted.
It's not a human right. It's a bee right.
Miss Malia, were you done? Oh, yeah. You're next in
First of all, we're like incredibly fucking lucky to have landed around the corner from some revolutionary brothers and sisters. Like incredibly fucking lucky. Like that is amazing. The solidarity that has come from that handball court, which is like, I grew up in New York. It was one of my favorite fucking games growing up. Is absolutely beautiful. And last night was beautiful. I learned that it's actually not a fiesta. Somebody was like, you can say Day of the Dead party. No, it's a ceremony. And they also consider that to be the colonization of their tradition when people turn it into a party, like fucking Halloween. And it's, I guess, traditionally been a ceremony. So it was just really interesting to learn and be a part of that and to help set up. Like, it was really beautiful. The clinic was a huge success. Everybody that showed up, everybody that participated in that, actually managed to truly liberate a space for these people that are being victimized by foreclosures. Like, the picnic was a perfect environment. I feel like the first attempt with a foreclosure forum was possibly too rigid. It actually gave the people an ability to kind of case us out like an AA meeting, you know, because they're playing double dutch. Like, a lot of shame is cast on these people who are victims of foreclosure fraud because it's tied to their economic status. You know, they're made to seem like, oh, you couldn't make payments. You know, the media has blasted it out that these people people are at fault. And so a lot of those people walked past the thing a couple times, like kind of casing us out. And we liberated a space. We made it welcoming. We made it warm. I mean, I know a lot of the activists just got to kick it, and we didn't abide by the schedule. But what happened there was very organic. Like the people that came, we had 5 new families yesterday. One came later, and 2 existing families at 7 and 90022. And the 4 new families stood on the perimeters talking to individuals for like an hour or more, just to like begin to feel comfortable with approaching the situation, to figure out where like yet another scam artist, or like, why are we doing this for nothing, it like almost puts us in a weird position. And then they all sat at a table together, and every family that came to the picnic were victims of foreclosure fraud via Bank of America, and 3 of them had been scammed by an attorney, like Ringo Lingo. I don't know, we're gonna look into this. But one of the families that got scammed by this attorney that had guaranteed them loan modifications for like $6,500 had written the check the day before, and actually has an opportunity now, after talking to those 2 other families, to cancel that check. So everybody that participated in this probably made a family's life just like that much easier, because that like amount of money that's a lot of damage, and especially when people are in this situation and then they become victims of another crime because of their vulnerabilities. So kudos to everyone. I mean, I think we should have more picnics. Picnics rock.
Matthew was next on stack.
Oh, I think the signs, like to get signs for people's lawns, like there's like 2 examples over here that say, we support the Lucero family, or the Lucero or Fort Lucero, and then having the little address beneath it. I think we made those signs, on those metal, that look very formal to put in your front yard. We could have like 10, 15 of them every shirts and the free clothing, and then there could be a visible resistance, how neighbors feel, and it would just open it up to people who could be embarrassed about their situation.
What was the direct response?
Yeah, you're
Oh.
next.
Sorry.
Yeah, I pointed to you. Go for it.
I'd like to propose that we create a stencil, because it's somebody's. I mean, this one looks cool, but it's people's front yard.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna occupy that space in their front yard, I think it should be like tight, like really like cool, and like everybody here is capable of that. And I love liberating the real estate sign.